This video will reflect on gender inequality and the wage gap in Japan and how the legal system has tried and failed to overcome this archaic yet uniquely modern issue. To understand the modern context of gender inequality in Japan, it is necessary to look at its historical background and cultural and legal evolution. Pre-8th century Japan was a striking egalitarian Shinto society with matrilineal families, meaning following the maternal line, no domestic gender roles, and community-based child rearing. Starting in the 8th century, Japan adopted Ritsuryu law from China and the rule of the daimyo started. In this period, patriarchy was first established. Next, the Meiji era in 1868, with its new system of government, heavy nationalism, and militaristic focus, deepened the roots of this patriarchy, limiting property rights to sons and criminalizing female adultery. However, post-World War II saw a dramatic change with the MacArthur-led constitution, which established equal rights for women. At this time, the Japanese economy consisted primarily of agriculture, necessitating a role for women in the workforce. The 1970s saw a period of massive growth for Japan, with workers transitioning to inner-city office jobs. Male-centric corporations and arduous working hours led to the rise of the Showa wife, which was a role model, stay-at-home, feed-the-kids spouse. Entering the 1990s, this growth suddenly stalled, and dual-income households were needed. But by now, entrenched sexism prevented women from gaining any comparable professional standing. As a result, the present-day issue of gender inequality is both crippling Japan yet structurally ingrained. Female participation in the workforce has risen from 37% in 1985 to 63% in 2014, yet the wage gap has only widened. This is because Japanese countries use what they call dual-track employment to relegate women into menial clerical roles with no career progression. This is preventing women from gaining financial, social, and political currency, even though equality is constitutionally enshrined and that Japan operates under a West-modeled system. The legislature has taken notice of this issue, and there continue to be numerous attempts to rectify the issue in labor laws. Of note is the Equal Employment Opportunity Law, which prohibited dismissals based on gender discrimination. However, it only required employers to treat women fairly and allowed companies to evade meaningful change by creating two classes of jobs, giving women only menial tasks and reserving the career track for men. Additionally, it imposed no criminal sanctions on offenders. The First Amendment to this in 1997 expanded the scope to discrimination in recruitment and added affirmative action requirements, but it didn't address the major concerns. Finally, the Second Amendment in 2006 attempted to open career track employment to women by making indirect discrimination illegal, but ultimately it failed as companies dissuaded females with mandated long hours. These concerns have manifested in the recent Promotion of Women's Advancement Act, which requires companies to analyze and publish data on gender inequality. As you can see, over the past 40 years, there's been a lot of legal reform in this space, yet women are still unable to enter career track jobs if they want to have children, and companies have no real incentive to make their workforces inclusive. This is a symptom of Japan's misalignment of priorities. Legislation is being driven by economic goals on productivity and international pressure instead of social imperative. Thank you.